Morning, everyone. It's Friday, the 8th, and jobs number hugely disappointing. The expectation was for up 425,000. The number came in at 194,000. Labor participation rate declined. Unemployment rate 4.8 versus 5.1. And that's a reflection, I would assume, of that participation rate, because there's no way that 194,000 jobs would push the unemployment rate down. And what this also shows is the fact that after unemployment stopped, people did not come back into the labor market. So before the number, we were at 1.58 on the 10-year. We're slightly lower than that. The Dow was up 70, went to negative, currently up about 38. NASDAQ up about 20, and the S&P went from up about 6 to unchanged to currently up 14 again. So the market seems to be shrugging this off. But for anybody who has the attention span of more than a nanosecond, what this jobs number showed is that the economy is not that strong. Now, people are now talking, and when I say people, I mean the talking head teleprompter readers are now talking about they don't really know whether good news is good news or good news is bad news. And so, we're kind of betwixt and between. I will say that the market rallied up to exactly where it broke down from. Excuse me. And, I would be very, very wary. Wholesale inventories, by the way, comes out at 10 o'clock, and you may see a disappointment there too on the basis of supply chain issues. Okay, individual stock news. Tesla moving to Austin, Texas from Palo Alto, talking about increasing their AI workforce pretty dramatically, and frankly, $200,000 to $300,000 a year positions do not support $4 million homes. So, they're moving a great deal to Austin. They're not leaving California. Fremont is still open and will continue that way. But as far as housing for workers, Palo Alto is just not going to make it. Okay, two biotech companies, CCXI, Chemocentrics, has a new autoimmune, great results, and an FDA approval. The stock is about 35, up about 15 or 75%. And EFTR, a breast cancer drug. This is a stock that went from 14 to 40 not long ago, came all the way back down and closed 1148, has traded as high as 1979 this morning. Last is about 14, up about 2.5 after being that much higher. Chart on the screen is the gold. Looks like it's coming out of this on the upside. Was pretty much unchanged to up about 4 before the employment numbers came out. Currently up $10. So there you have it. Be careful out there. This is a very erratic market, and frankly, I don't want to call the rounding top, but until it breaks back to the upside, we have a rounding top. And if we have, in fact, put in a little bit of an interim high, and I'm not saying we have, it's just, you got to look at it. If we have a little interim high, rallies in these kind of markets are very sharp, very violent, and then they give it back up. So we'll have to see how that goes. All right, everyone. Have a good weekend. I'll be back Monday.